What if the moments that broke your heart were never meant to break you, but to release you? What if every door that closed, every message left unanswered, every time you weren't chosen, was life quietly pulling you out of a room you had already outgrown? Rejection feels like exile. It feels like being left behind while everyone else moves forward. It stings. It shakes your confidence. It makes you question your worth. But what if rejection isn't a verdict? What if it's a rescue? Let's uncover the sacred truth hidden inside every no. The truth that you weren't being denied, you were being redirected. The pain before the clarity. Rejection always starts as an ache. It doesn't matter how wise or strong you are, it still hurts. Your mind replays the moment. The unanswered message, the declined opportunity, the friend who stopped showing up. You start rewriting reality, wondering what you could have done differently, where you might have gone wrong. The human heart craves connection and validation. So when rejection comes, it threatens your sense of belonging. It whispers, you weren't enough. But that's the lie. The truth is simpler and harder, you weren't aligned. The emotional process matters. You have to let yourself feel the sting. Pretending you don't care doesn't make you strong, it makes you numb. The only way to receive the gift of rejection is to walk through the grief it brings. Cry, reflect, rest, then look again, not at what you lost, but at what was revealed. Daily struggles. When you're in the middle of rejection, everything feels raw. The mind loops through what-ifs, the heart feels heavy, and the ego panics at the loss of control. You feel untethered, like the ground beneath you has shifted, but it's not collapse, it's clearing. You might feel self-doubt, questioning your value, or replaying every word you said. Shame, assuming rejection means something is wrong with you. Isolation, feeling like no one understands what you're going through. Anger, wanting to prove yourself to those who dismissed you. Confusion, wondering how something that once felt right could end so abruptly. You start comparing yourself to others who seem chosen. You scroll through feeds and wonder what they have that you don't. You replay conversations looking for signs. You try to fix what's already gone. You try to earn back what was never truly yours. The hidden purpose of rejection. Every rejection carries a message. You are being redirected toward alignment. Not away from something, but toward something more honest, more expansive, more true. You weren't excluded because you were unworthy. You were excluded because that environment could no longer sustain your growth. You were evolving beyond it. You didn't lose your place, you outgrew the room. The emotional shift from why me to what now? The turning point comes when you stop asking why did they leave and start asking what is this making room for? That's when rejection becomes redirection. You realize that the space created by their absence is sacred. It's space for healing, for clarity, for growth. There's room for relationships that value your presence instead of your performance. There's room for truth to breathe without needing translation. You begin to see how rejection reveals the truth about the people and places you once trusted. You recognize who valued your light and who only wanted your labor. You remember the times you silenced yourself to stay included and how freeing it feels to no longer have to do that. If you're recognizing the names, the places, or the versions of yourself that rejection quietly removed, and you're starting to see that what felt like loss was actually alignment taking shape, I created something for you. It's a free set of chapter previews from the Unfollowed Path, paired with guided, action-based reflections designed to help you process rejection without hardening, release what no longer fits, and rebuild self-trust where it was shaken. You'll find the link in the description. Strategies for improvement. Turning rejection into fuel isn't about pretending it didn't hurt. It's about transforming the pain into clarity, strength, and direction. It's about choosing growth over grievance and truth over trauma. Here's how to begin. 1. Feel the pain without becoming the pain. Rejection triggers old wounds, childhood abandonment, insecurity, and fear of failure. Let yourself feel those emotions, but don't build a home in them. Emotions are visitors, not verdicts. They're messengers, not architects. Write about what you feel, cry when you need to, speak to someone you trust. Healing doesn't mean suppressing emotion, it means processing it until it no longer defines you. Let the ache speak, but don't let it steer. 2. Name the truth of the situation. Most rejection isn't about your worth, it's about misalignment. Write down the facts without emotional spin. Did that relationship bring peace or confusion? Did that job value your work or drain your spirit? Did you feel seen or simply used? Often, the loss you're mourning is not of love, but of habit. Clarity cuts through pain. When you see rejection as truth instead of tragedy, the healing begins. 3. Detach from the need for closure. You won't always get explanations. People disappear, jobs end, opportunities fade without warning. Waiting for closure from others keeps you stuck. Give closure to yourself. 4. Rebuild self-trust. Rejection can make you question your judgment. You start doubting your instincts. Rebuild trust with yourself through small promises, showing up on time, keeping commitments, choosing what feels right instead of what looks right. Every act of self-respect repairs the cracks rejection left behind. Self-trust is the soil where your next chapter will grow. 5. Honor the lesson. Every rejection carries insight. Maybe it taught you what kind of communication you need, what boundaries to strengthen, and what environments drain you. Write down what you've learned so you don't repeat patterns. Let the lesson become your compass, not your cage. Wisdom is what turns pain into purpose. 6. Create space for what's next. Don't rush to replace what's gone. Let the void breathe. In silence, a new direction takes shape. The space rejection created is not emptiness, it's preparation. It's the sacred pause before the breakthrough. Let go with gratitude, even if you don't feel grateful yet. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain, it transforms it. Gratitude turns endings into beginnings. These truths aren't just theory, they've lived in real people, real stories. Here's how rejection became redirection in their lives. The shift from bitterness to gratitude. The hardest part of rejection is resisting bitterness. It's easy to hold resentment, to tell yourself they didn't see your worth, but staying angry keeps you tied to what's gone. Gratitude, even when it feels impossible, is what unlocks freedom. You don't have to be thankful for the rejection, you can be thankful through it. Thankful that you're still standing. Thankful that you learned something about yourself. Thankful that the path ahead is clearer, even if lonelier. When you outgrow the room. Sometimes rejection doesn't come through words, it comes through energy. You feel it in the distance growing between you and others. You sense it in conversations that no longer connect, in spaces that feel smaller, in rooms that once felt like home but now feel tight. That's not failure, it's expansion. It's your soul stretching beyond the walls that once held it. I'm curious, what rejection in your life later revealed itself as protection or redirection? Share it in the comments. Your reflection might help someone else realize they weren't being left behind, they were being set free. The spiritual side of rejection. If you look deeper, you'll see that rejection is sacred. It's life's way of aligning you with destiny. Sometimes, the door doesn't close because you did something wrong. It closes because your next chapter needs a different atmosphere. The energy you carry now can't survive in the air you used to breathe. Rejection humbles you enough to let grace in. It removes distractions so you can hear intuition more clearly. It teaches surrender, the art of trusting that what was left wasn't a loss, but preparation. It's the moment your soul whispers, "This isn't punishment, it's precision." Rejection as reflection. Rejection is a mirror. It shows you what you tolerated too long, what you compromised for approval, what you accepted just to belong. It reveals where you abandoned yourself to stay chosen. It doesn't just show you who left, it shows you who you were trying to be. The gift, redirection and release. Once the pain settles, clarity rises. You start seeing rejection for what it really is, a turning point, not the end of your worth, but the beginning of your becoming. Rejection redirects your energy from begging to building, from clinging to creating. It pushes you back to your center, where you belong to yourself again, where your voice doesn't need permission and your presence doesn't need proof. Remember this: rejection doesn't take anything from you that was truly yours. It only removes what required you to shrink to stay. You don't lose your worth when you're not chosen. You regain yourself when you stop trying to belong where your truth isn't honored. You don't need to prove, perform, or push harder. You need spaces that can hold who you're becoming. When the alignment is right, the struggle softens, your energy returns, and belonging feels effortless. This video draws directly from the core teachings in the Unfollowed Path. Escape the trap of cultural expectations, inherited scripts, and performative success, crafted to help you deconstruct external definitions of success and rediscover who you are beneath them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.